Hi everyone, let me introduce the latest victim on the bike lift, and this is a BSA V Twin from 1930, and it's a 770cc side valve engined BSA. It possibly could be a Model E or an A, although they seem to be, from what I've been able to gather on the internet, they seem to be flat tank machines. But whatever it is, this one is from 1930 and it's 770cc, and I've been given the job of getting it going again, waking it up after a long time dormant. I think the owner said possibly as much as 30 years. A long time anyway, and I've done all the usual stuff. These machines run total loss oil, so there's no oil circulation from a tank. It goes one way from a built-in compartment in the fuel tank here, which is the fuel and the oil tank. We've got the two caps there, we've got the hand pump there, and what I've done, I've drained what oil was in the crankcase out, and I've given it a good few pumps. I've made sure I've got plenty of clean oil in here, and I've given it a good few pumps on this one to get some clean fresh oil into the crankcase, because what you basically have is it'll run at a level that's more or less fixed but variable to a degree, in that if you let the level go too high you get lots of smoke, and if you don't let it go high enough, well, then you could wreck your engine. So it's a bit of a fine line. It's got a mechanical oil pump here as well, adjustable for how much it'll pump in. So I've got the tap from the tank open. Yes, they had a tap, original fitment tap. I can show you that one. That's here, just at the nose of the tank. Sorry if it's a bit dark. Open that tap, and that's the supply on to the mechanical oil feed pump. And then obviously, to sort of complement that, you've got this one as well, and you've got a little window to look at the drips of oil going through, hopefully, after you operate the pump. So I've got a good bit of oil in the crankcase now, I think. I've also checked and found that we've got sparks. I didn't have to do anything to get them, just sort of checked and verified they were there. The fuel tap from the tank was blocked, so I've unblocked that. I've put fuel in it, of course, and I've checked the gearbox oil. So I'm at a stage, or at a point where I can try and start it. So that's what I'm going to do. I don't know what's going to happen. I haven't tried to start it yet. No attempt has been made to start it, as some dodgy dealers say for whatever reason. Let's have a look and see if anything happens. Bear with me. Right. Fuel on. Tickle the carburettor. Choke. I don't know which is advanced or which is retarded, so we'll have that lever halfway. See if we get anything, eh? Well, you can't win them all. I think what I'll do next is I'll make sure that I haven't got any blocked jets in the carburettor. But apart from ensuring fuel was getting from the tank to the carburettor, I haven't done anything else. Maybe it's not getting through the jets. So I'll have a look at that next. But a few kicks there and a bit of priming won't have done any harm. And hopefully it won't be too long before we might get some noise and a bit of smoke from this old girl. Fingers crossed.